Здравейте зад нас е щанда на Ubuntu. С нас е Richard Colins от Ubuntu екипа. So, Mr. Collins, can you tell us a few words about the smartphone concept that lies beneath the Ubuntu?
Sure. So Ubuntu as an OS is a very popular Linux operating system. It's very popular to be used on PCs and laptops. And since achieving lots of success on PCs, we've now adapted Ubuntu to run on smartphones, on tablets, on TV. So it's a single OS that will stretch across lots of different types of devices.
Great. So we have it here now on running on LG.
Yeah, so
this
is the smartphone, Ubuntu running on a smartphone. Yeah. So this is our OS that we've been announcing here at MWC and previously at CES. It's a completely new user experience for hardware manufacturers and mobile operators to use and for their markets. We work with hardware vendors, and they will take the OS and they will embed it and integrate it with their hardware and then take it to market from there. So the actual Ubuntu system, the way we've designed it for smartphones, is a full touch-based system. The experience is based on using all four edges of the screen. So there's no hard keys or soft keys. So for example, on the left edge, the user has instant access to all the applications that they use most frequently. You can go straight into the home screen from the right edge. The home screen itself is divided up into areas to allow user access to applications, to videos, and to their address book. The address book is fully integrated with different social networking services. Everything that we've designed around the user experience is always one swipe away, one gesture. So you can go to any application on the UI in one gesture, and you can go back to where you were in a single gesture as well. So the right edge is for multitasking. So I can swipe through all the applications that are running simply by swiping across from the right edge. So everything is instantly available to the user. It's a very new way in which the user can access and navigate the system. If I go back to the home screen, I can show you from the top edge. I can go to messaging menu, so I can respond to an incoming alert and go back to where I was before. So everything is very, very easy to navigate.
Okay, and now just a few words about the Ubuntu for Android. What's the whole concept beneath this?
So Ubuntu for Android is a way in which we can allow high-end Android devices, so when they are docked into a cradle which is connected over HDMI with a connected keyboard and mouse, the hardware will run a full version of the desktop PC OS. So Android phones are Linux-based phone systems, so it uses a Linux kernel. That Linux kernel, in conjunction with quite powerful hardware, such as a dual-core or quad-core system, is sufficient enough to allow a full version of Ubuntu OS to run alongside the Android OS. So it means that users of high-end Android phones can have Ubuntu pre-installed, and they can use those Android devices as a full desktop PC operating system. For Ubuntu for smartphones, we have our own ecosystem of developers that's very active. We have our SDK available right now that developers can download from our website. Within that SDK, there are particular environments that allow the developer to build and create very beautiful native applications that will also support HTML5 web applications. Android developers can use a way in which we would allow the Java capability to run in its own environment on top of Ubuntu. So we're not directly supporting direct portability of Android apps onto Ubuntu, but we have a basis by which we can allow Android apps to run within their own Java environment. But effectively, the system itself won't be natively supporting Java, but we have a way in which we can work with Android developers so their apps will run on Ubuntu. Ubuntu for Android is a desktop OS, so that already comes with a very large number of applications. And those applications will be available from the desktop interface, as they are today on the desktop OS. So that's Ubuntu for Android. Ubuntu for smartphones will have a very fast-growing ecosystem of applications that will start to ramp up as we start to engage these developers and work more closely with developers.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for being with us.
All right.
Thank you.